Right. Last week we have discussed about our workbook and we are in the latter part of the workbook, and so this is 4.5. We discussed that last day. So how to use fingers in touch typing. Then there's a question. The second question is asking what is touch typing? So what is touch typing? Can anybody define it? Can you remember? So what is touch typing? Yes.
Don't see the keyboard.
Yes, if you can type without see the keyboard. So how can we type without seeing the keyboard? Without looking at the keyboard, how can we type it? This touch typing is something that you have to type without looking at the keyboard. That is correct. But how can you type like that? Yes. So what is the way? If you cannot,
Mistake is the different.
yes. If you cannot see, then you have to feel it. So that is it. How can you feel? There are two keys. These two keys are different. There is F key and J key. Those keys are having touch sensible, right? Small things like those are sensible. So you can just type by sensing the keyboard without looking at the keyboard. That is called touch typing. While typing, we look at the screen or the monitor only. So that is simply what is touch typing. Can you write down this? Touch typing is typing by sensing the keyboard without looking at the keyboard. So within bracket, you can say index fingers can feel F key and J key. Index key fingers can feel F key and J key. Right? So that is the way that we identify or sense the keyboard. Please write down this too. What is touch typing? Question number 3. It is asking, list 3 advantages of practicing touch typing. What are the advantages? So it is faster than normal typing. If you look at the keyboard and start typing, so it will be slower because you need to find the key. It will take some time to find the key and type. It will take some more time. Therefore, if you try to find the key and start typing, it will take more time. So touch typing is faster than that, and it is accurate too because you can feel. So when you practice and practice, when you feel and practice very well, so the accuracy will be increased, and it is efficient, time saving, and it also reduces repetitive strain injuries, maybe physical injuries, because like if you maintain incorrect posture, so if you keep moving your head to look at the keys and then type, you move the head up and down several times. So එක key එකකින් key එකට හිතන්නකො monitor එක බලනවා, type වෙන තැන බලනවා, keyboard එක බලනවා, අකුරු හොයා ගන්නවා. ඊළඟට ආයෙ monitor එක බලනවා, type වෙන තැන බලනවා, keyboard එක බලනවා. ඊට පස්සේ මොකද වෙන්නේ? අර අපි කියන්නේ බෙල්ලේ පොට යනවා කියන්නේ එහෙම තමයි වෙන්නේ. Right? Because you are going to move your neck up and down. Each for every letter you have to do this. Then what will happen? So that is bad, right? That is too bad. So it's going to damage your neck. So, and it is also useful in future jobs. Please write down that part too. So it is faster, accurate, efficient, and time saving, and it reduces repetitive strain injuries, physical injuries due to improper posture, and also it's useful in future jobs. Right. The next question, activity 4.6. Write importance of using a software for touch typing. So what are the importances?
Touch typing.
Yes, no, I'm asking the importances. Why it is used, like why is it important to use a software for touch typing? Why we can't just use a teacher and do this? So normally in any training program, there's a teacher, no?
Its results is very clear.
Result is very clear. Okay. Anything else? Still, it has not come to the proper answer, but anyway, so result is accurate. Yes, can be taken. So anything else? So teacher was a software. So here I'm teaching you, but here in touch typing, a software is teaching you. So what is the advantage? In touch typing, a software is teaching you. Here that I am teaching you. So what is the advantage using a software? Yes. So what do you think about the accuracy? So if a teacher is monitoring you,
Faster.
like she or he is observing, right? Just using the accuracy will be
identify errors.
yes, and the errors will be identified real time, right? Teacher may take some more time. The teacher error එක දැකලා කියන්න වෙලා යනවා, but software will detect that time itself. It is high accurate, efficient, and it can identify errors real time. It can also do multiple tasks while checking the accuracy. It can also check the speed also. Then teacher කෙනෙක් නම් speed එක මනින්න එපා. Time එක බලලා වචන ගාන ගණන් කරලා එකතු කරලා බෙදලා. So that is difficult, no? But here a software can do that real time. It can calculate faster. What is your WPM or what is your CPM, characters per minute or words per minute speed, and also the accuracy can be calculated, and it can advance this little by little, and it is consistent, right? Consistent means everyone will get the same training. It is not bias. Everyone will get the same kind of training, and also it's not getting tired. And the software can individually focus, but teacher will be getting tired. Like if I am given a task to watch at your typing, so there are like 19 students in this class now. So if I check individually how your typing skills are, then I will definitely get tired. 19 වෙනි එක්කෙනා යනකොට මට නිකන් අලන්තේ දාන්න ඔන්න මෙන්න වගේ තියෙයි typing check කරලා. එක එක්කෙනා වෙන වෙනම ගත්තොත්. But a software that won't. Software is faster, efficient, it's never getting tired. So it can give simultaneous decisions. So these are the facts. So you can write down. Easy. It is guidedness, software, support, computer-based learning, learn without teacher, real-time accuracy and real-time errors, and also the speed measuring. CPM or WPM rates. So CPM is character per minute. CPM, WPM is word per minute. So and also there are improvement activities and games. Also activities, exam, assessments, and games. It's not getting tired, right? It's consistent. Consistent means time to time, the output is not changing. Consistent. It is always giving same output. Time to time, output is not going to be different. It is consistent and never getting tired. Those are the advantages of using software. Please write down that as well. And also they're asking what are the examples for these typing tools. So you can see typing study, tux typing, type faster, rapid typing, typing master. So these are some examples. So there are more. Hundreds of tools are there. There are some. These are some. Right. Then create a model of keyboard and practice the touch typing. We have already done that. Actually, we have done that at a first practical, if you can remember. Practical typing test, right? So if you cannot remember, yes, please do that practical again with your teachers and get it. Then please practice by typing the following sentences. These are easy. You can do that, right? Okay, draw image of Sinhala keyboard in your exercise book. This I have already given. So there are two types of keyboards. Can you remember them? So what are they? There are two types of keyboards. Yes, two types of Sinhala keyboards.
Phonetic.
Yes,
Phonetic and
Vijaysekara.
yes, traditional keyboard or the Vijayasekara keyboard and the phonetic keyboard. So what's the difference? Vijayasekara was phonetics. What is easy? Is it Vijayasekara or phonetics?
Phonetics.
Phonetic is easy.
Vijayasekara.
It is faster.
No, sir.
Faster. Yes. Faster is Vijayasekara because in phonetic, if you want to type mama, you have to type MA. Right? MA කියලා තමයි මම ගහන්න ඕන. එතකොට U දෙකක් ගහලා විජේසේකර එකේ ගන්න. It's only two keys. But in phonetic keyboard it's four keys, right? MA four keys. මම කියලා ලියන්නේ MA keys හතරක්. ඒ විජේසේකර එකේ U දෙකක් විතරයි. MM. Right? That will UU will give mama. So Vijayasekara is faster. Right? Easy one is phonetic. If you practice, like you have to practice, otherwise Vijayasekara will be very slow. Then the practice karanna to Vijayasekara karanna bad. Practice karot Vijayasekara fast. Or the traditional keyboard is fast. Okay, we learned that. I think in your note it is included. Here you can see. So this is Vijayasekara traditional keyboard, and phonetic is no need to write down. Phonetic, you know it. Phonetic is font sound. Yamu කියලා type කරන්න ඕන YAMU yamu. Kamu කියලා type කරන්න ඕන KAMU kamu. So that is phonetic. But here it is different. මේකේ kamu නම් මෙතන තියෙන L එක ඊට පස්සේ U එකෙන් මයන්න ඊට පස්සේ Q එකෙන් අකුරු තුනක් ඕන. L U Q LUQ. That is kamu. Arake KAMU. So this is the difference, right? Okay, let's move back. Right, they're asking different character sequences. I hope you can remember. Can you tell how to type kuyanna? Just look at the keyboard and tell me kuyanna. Kuyanna. How to type that? Can you tell me?
KN equation mark.
Sorry?
KN equation mark.
KN equation mark. Is it? K ka equal mark ekada oya kiyane K equal mark. No, that is not. Kuyanna. Yes, think and tell. Look at the keyboard, look at the keyboard, look at the book and yes, Pute? Look at the keyboard and tell me.
L Q
L and
L and
LQ
LQ දැම්මොත්
Q
කුයන්නක් එනවා. හැබැයි ඒ කුයන්න මේ වගේ. If you type L and Q, you will get kuyanna, but my drawings are really ugly, but just try to understand this kayanna and you will get this kind of kuyanna, L and Q. But that is not ku, right? This is wrong. I mean, while LQ type කරොත් ඔහොම තමයි එන්නේ. So what is the key combination then?
yes
Yes, what is the key combination? Yes.
L
Sir, I couldn't hear you. What do we have to do?
I asked how to type kuyanna.
Sam send to chat.
Okay, what is that? ln, yes, ln equal sign. ln equal sign. So please write down this because there are differences. When typing, there are differences. You can write down this. So this shows the key combinations, right? This is comma, right? L is a comma. L is a comma. So this is Vijay Sekar keyboard example. The question is 4.7 part 2. 4.7 part 2. Quickly write down. Okay, let's install a Tamil font. Right? Go to your web browser. Just go to your web browser. Others can also do this. Search for Bamini. Bamini. Bhamini. Bamini font. Bhamini. Bamini. Mini. Mini. No, it's single word. Bamini font. Here, Tamil font. Bamini Tamil font. Okay, search it and you'll get that. Yes, that is. Okay. Just download it. No, these are advertisements. Be careful. Don't click on the advertisement. Just move down. Further down. Further. Just move up. Be careful with this. Okay, here you can see. Convert the font. Click here. No, move up a little. Yeah. I guess it is in the right side. Can you move up? Move up. No, move down a little. So it's in the right side, I guess. Further. You can see here, Bamini download. This one is the, I think, this is the actual one. Click on that. Close the advertisement. Okay, just move down. This is an advertisement. You have to be careful. Move down a little. Can you type this captcha? Same number. You have to type this captcha. Captcha ka type kara. 56. Oh yeah, are you moving? Where are you moving? Just move up. No, move up. There is a blank. You have to type that captcha. 56, 26, and 4. Okay.
Sir, need to submit it.
Yeah. 56, 26, and 4. Oh, yeah. Type. You need to type submit it. Okay. Now you can see the TFT font is downloaded. So be careful, right? Without clicking the advertisement, you have to download. Okay, tama challenge එක නේ advertisement අඳුර ගන්න ඕන. Advertisement click කරන්නේ නැතුව download කර ගන්න ඕන. It is a bit difficult, I know that. Now open the font. Then what? You can install. There is something called install. Okay, do this. Don't stop, let it install. Okay, after installing, you can go to Word. Just go to Word. Word, open Word, and change the font to Bamini. Word naddo. Just click next. You have to click next and just finish it. Send option, don't send data. Don't personalize. Okay, see, done. Is it the first time that you're opening this? Okay, change the
No,
font
sir.
now. Change the font now and see. Change the font to Bamini and see whether you can type Bamini keyboard. It is not B, it is BA, ne? The BHA means BA. Otan type karan epa puthe, the select and automatically. B vitarak type kala balana BA. Udamsa, just close it. Type only B. Yeah, here you can see. Then enter. Press enter and then start typing something there. Again, your font is Arial now, right? You are not going to type Tamil there. So the font is Arial. Be careful. You have to change the font properly. Okay, now you can see it's typing, right? Okay, so let's move to the new chapter now. Right, we have already discussed up to here. So let's move to the new chapter now. That is about program development. Right, under this chapter today, we have already discussed about the programming concepts. So one concept is about the tree control structures. Just wait, I'm going to open the book now. So this is new chapter, right? Chapter number 5. We are going to start that now. Books, under the books. So let me open grade A7 reading book, English medium. Okay, here it is.
So can't see it.
Yeah,
We are unable
I'm
to
going to
see.
share it. Not yet share. You can see here.
Yeah.
So under this chapter, Pute, we have to start. Right. First of all, we need to learn what is decomposition of a problem. So some problems are simple. So easy to solve these problems. Let's say adding two numbers. Adding two numbers is easy. You have to input first number, input the second number, then find the total and finally print it. That is very easy and straightforward. But some problems are not simple as that. So let's say you have to find area or perimeter, or sometimes the density, or sometimes like you have to do some like complex calculations in some cases, right? So let's say you have to find the speed of a vehicle or relative speed. Likewise, these are not simple. So these can be difficult, right? This I have just taken some small example. But let's say you have to develop a game. If you need to develop a game, the process is a bit complex. It is not simple. So these complex problems also can be solved easier way by decomposing. Decomposing means breaking down into small problems. You can see the picture. the picture has a complex shape. But once it is decomposed, you can see some simple shapes. Similarly, you can decompose a large problem into small problems. So you can easily solve that. So that is called decomposition. So what is decomposition? When there is a large problem, you have to break it down into small problems so it is easy to solve. When there are sub problems, easy to solve, easy to understand, easy to describe, easy to manage, and easy to analyze. Actually, easy to manage is not there. So please write down using a pencil, you can add that point. Easy to manage. Easy to manage. That should also be there. Easy to manage.
Okay.
Okay. Then, right. So see here, small example is given here. So 5 into 6 plus 4 divided by 2. 5 into 6 plus 4 divided by 2. So here, so first they have done the multiplication. 5 into 6 is 30. Then 30 plus 4 is 34. 34 divided by 2 is 70. So that is the final solution. But you have done it in 3 steps. So that is very simple example of how can we decompose. Okay, so before we begin, we need to remember the things that you have learned in grade 6. Control structures. Any program can be executed according to these control structures. They are in a program. It is possible to have one or more these control structures. The first one is sequence, selection, and repetition. Can you explain what is sequence? What is sequence? Yes. What is sequence? Yes. Can anybody explain? Oh my God, Pute, you can't remember the things that you have learned in grade 6. Sequence.
Instructions like going on order.
Going in an order. Okay. But you can further explain this. How Kodak explain Karamba? You can further explain this. Sequence. It seems you cannot remember, ne? Okay, please write down there. Please write down there. Instructions are executed. Instructions are executed. Instructions are executed one after another. Instructions are executed one after another in an order. So that is called sequence. Okay, can somebody tell what is selection then? Selection. Sequence is where the instructions are executed one after another. So what is selection then? Yes. What is selection? Come on. Cannot be ne. Selection. Just see the flow chart and tell me.
Yes and no.
Yes.
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 Yes and no of what? Yes and no of what? True, it is yes and no. But what is there in this yes and no? Yes.
So I can't translate English.
Okay, tell it in as you understand. Can you tell me? Yes, as you understand. Can you translate? Can you tell me as you understand? What තේරෙන විදිහට කියන්න බලන්න. In Sinhala also? Either in Sinhala.
Making a
Selection.
decision on which step to follow depending on the condition given.
Yes, based on a condition, yes. That has some point based on a condition, what you're going to do. Yes, actually instruction flow is selected based on a condition. Instruction flow is selected based on a condition. Let's say you are at a junction. අපි හිතමු ආ junction එකක ඉන්නවා. You have to decide either to turn right or left. You can't turn both direction, right? You can't turn both right and left. දකුණටයි වමටයි දෙකටම හැරෙන්න බෑ. You can't turn both right and left. You have to decide either to turn right or to turn left. That you need to decide. Either to turn right or to turn left. That you need to decide. In a junction. හන්දියකට ගිහිල්ලා ඔයාලා බලන්න ඕන ඔයාලා හැරෙන්නේ වමටද දකුණටද කියලා. දෙපැත්තටම හැරෙන්න බෑනේ. Right? Either left or right. දෙපැත්තෙන් එක පැත්තක් විතරයි. Either left side or right side. You can't turn both sides. එක වෙලාවක turn වුණොත් එක පැත්තකට විතරයි. හරි? එක වෙලාවකට එක පැත්තකට විතරයි. දෙපැත්තටම turn වෙන්න බෑ. That is the nature, no? Right. You have to decide either to turn right or left. That is the nature. So that is they are in programming also. එක programming වලක් තියෙනවා. In programming පුතේ, when there is a condition, based on the condition you can select only one path. Okay, let's say you are given two numbers. Numbers දෙකක් දීලා වාට කියනවා find the largest number කියලා. Okay, let's say number 1 is 10. Number 2 is number 1 is 10 and number 2 is 50. So what is the largest number? 10 or 50?
50.
50. It is not 10 and 50 both, neither. It's 10. So we are given 10, 50, then 10 or 50 is 10 or 50, which is the largest. 50 is the largest. Let's give 60 and 20. What is the largest?
What's can you repeat it again?
60 and 20. What is the largest?
60.
60. It is always 1. Right? It is always 1. Right? Then you have to decide based on that. Right? Then you can only take one. එකයිනේ ගන්න පුළුවන්. There is only one option. You can select one side only. Okay, then what is selection? Based on a condition, you have to select only one part. Right? Right there. Please write there. Instruction flow is selected based on a condition. Instruction flow. Next day I will ask this, right? Mama දැන් මේ ගෙසතියෙත් කතා කරා. Instruction flow is selected based on a condition. You will select one side from alternatives. There can be multiple alternatives, but you select only one side. Okay, repetition. What is repetition then? The last one is repetition. That is self-explanatory. Repetition. ඒක නම් තේරෙන්න ඕන. Self-explanatory. Yes. Repetition. Sequence, selection, then the repetition. So what is repetition? Yes, come on.
Doing nothing.
Yes. Repetition is where the same instruction set, right? Same instruction set is executed again and again. The same instruction set is executed again and again. So please write down there. The same instruction set is executed again and again based on a condition. මේ ටික නම් මතක තියාගන්නම ඕන. Example, let's say you are schooling. Right? You are schooling. You have to go to school until your schooling time is over. That repetitively you need to do. හැමදාම ඔයාලා ඉස්කෝලේ යන්න ඕන. ඉස්කෝලේ ඉවර වෙනකල්ම, right? ස්කූල් ඉවර වෙනකම්ම ඔයගොල්ලෝ හැමදාම ඉස්කෝලේ යන්න ඕන. Every day you need to do the same task, repetition. Repeating the same thing again and again. Repeating the same thing again and again. Okay.
Okay.
Finish writing or doing still?
Finish writing.
Okay, good.
Still writing, sir.
All right, okay. Take it down quickly.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Okay. Right. Next day, Pute, we need to discuss about this 5.3. That is 5.2.1. So how the sequence, selection, more examples for this sequence, selection, and repetition. I'll be doing that next day. And do you have any question to ask before we wind up today? Yes, you can ask now. If you have any question, you can ask now. Okay, then. So since there are no questions, I'm going to wind up from here. Next day, we'll discuss from this point, right? And good night. See you all next week.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.